Good afternoon, I'm Melissa. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to be filming a plant chores video today and tomorrow. Yep, I see ants. There's one. I was really hoping like the alcohol that I dumped through here would have killed them. It's gonna be a little hard to see, but there's some like there and there. They were like wiggling right there a little bit. Do you see them? But there was like a live one just crawling around right there. Because the pole being wet really draws them to the edge. Let me see if there's any on this side. I don't know, but that sucks that they're still alive in here. Well, I should say I don't see as many as I saw the other day. I'm gonna have to like water through the pole with some alcohol, I think, again, to like hopefully kill them. I just wasn't sure how much alcohol to actually use because I don't want to like kill my plant, you know? It was very diluted, but I'm wondering if I should have made it a little less diluted. Oh shit, there's an ant climbing up. Where did he come from? There he goes. He just got sprayed. I guess the water ran this one out on the outside. I'm afraid I'm gonna rot out the base just because it's so wet, like the root system. Yeah, wish me luck. Hopefully there's not a huge ant infestation in any more of my poles. Hopefully it's just these two and then I can just knock it out, knock the ants out. It's getting a little bit late, so I honestly don't know how much I'm gonna get done tonight. I think I'll finish up tomorrow. So I probably won't be back on here till tomorrow sometime. Hi, Chai. Hi. So yes, I will be back on sometime tomorrow. Hopefully I can get the pole stuff done this evening, but we'll see. We'll see how much I get through. I'm honestly tired. I don't know how much more I want to tackle tonight and everything, but yeah, we'll see. So I will update you tomorrow and hopefully we can get some more chores done. Hello friends, it is a couple days later and as you can see, I have moss poles still everywhere. So today is the day I'm going to get them all put back into my plant room and finish up and do some more chores with you guys. Now I did check a couple days ago. Yes, I think the last time I was on here with you, I was treating the Majestic and Sorderoy moss poles again because I saw some more ants. So I haven't checked on them since. I feel like I'm gonna leave those two in my bathroom and just put a grow light in there because I've taken all my other poles to the shower to hose them off and everything, and I haven't seen any ants in any of the other poles. So I think I'm pretty safe to put the rest of them back in there. The only pole that I didn't take out was my Adansonii just because it's so big. But before I put my poles back in there, I wanted to treat my Adansonii because I've had some mealies, like random mealies pop up on it. It's Pure Crop 1. I haven't really like learned about this or researched it, honestly. I had just heard about it and I've had someone tell me about it. So I wanted to go ahead and get it. It's a natural insecticide and a fungicide. And I just want to try it out on the random mealies that I'm seeing popping up instead of like my Castile soap and neem and alcohol spray mixture. And this little bottle was expensive. So they were out of this size on Amazon. So I did a Google search and found, I guess, a hydroponics store that was selling the 16 fluid ounces. Because the one on Amazon was like $75 for the larger size. I'm like, I'm not spending that much upfront in case like I don't like this. I don't want to waste my money, but I'm gonna use this entire thing regardless of whether or not it works. I'll just use this as a spray mixture until it runs out. So I haven't really looked up how to use this or what I need to mix with, So I'm going to read the directions and mix them up in a spray bottle and spray my Adansonia, and I'll probably spray a few other plants that I know have had some mealies. I have heard it's good for flat mites as well, and I've heard like it's good for spider mites. It has on here, it's good for spider mites, broad, russet mites, aphids, thrips, whiteflies, leaf hoppers, and powdery mildew, which I tend to get some powdery mildew and fungus on some of my velvety leaves, like my philodendron, because my El Choco, my Melanochrysum, I think something showed up on a couple of my gigas leaves. So I really want to try this out specifically for them as well, since it's supposed to be a fungicide. So I'm excited to give it a go and try it out. So I gotta find a spray bottle and mix them up for this. And then I also, I had mopped the floor in there and the walls, but I'm gonna do a second mop after I treat the Adansonii and clean the floors really good, and then I'll work on putting the poles back. And I got some new bases for my Barina T10 lights that I'm gonna change out with you. There's like a hair or something on my lip. It's driving me crazy. I think I got it. I got them from a shop on Etsy, but I'm excited, and I'll show you them once we go into my plant room. I was just laughing at Star. She's in her zoomy mood again. She just went like flying. I had an extra Dawn Power Wash bottle. I like saving these because I like the sprayer. I have a half-gallon automatic sprayer, which I'll probably end up using for this. But this is exactly 16 fluid ounces, this container. So I'm like, let me just use it for this time. And then if I really like it, I'll probably end up using the bigger sprayer. And so on the back, it says dilute 7 mLs formula to 16 ounces of clean water. Shake well, completely saturate leaves and stems. It says once a day for every 3-4 days until problems have been resolved. For long-term vibrant health of plants or crops, continue spraying once per week at 128:1 dilution ratio, 3.5 mLs to 16 ounces. So this is a 16:1 ratio. So I'm just going to use that, and then maybe as like routine maintenance, I'll use the less diluted or the more diluted ratio. I have I have a couple of these extra syringes. They just go to 10 mLs, which is perfect. So I can just draw it up to 7 and squirt that much in here. Actually, might need to dump a little bit more water out. This is just tap water. Oh, it doesn't have a safety seal. I gotta smell. I gotta smell everything. Yeah, honestly, it doesn't smell bad. It smells like household cleaner. It kind of smells like Windex, like glass cleaner. That's what it smells like to me. Which I guess I don't mind that smell. I don't want to contaminate this, so I'm going to pour a little bit into a cup. And then I'm just going to draw up 7 mLs. Okay, 7 mLs, and we are going to squirt this. It's a clear liquid too, into here. Okay. I'll probably add this in after I spray, because I'll probably go around and spray some of my other plants until I use probably use this entire bottle. Now I didn't do any research on this based off like other people's experiences, so I don't know if this burns plant leaves. Like, you know how neem oil, if you put the plant directly into light, it can burn. So I don't know if this does anything like that. So yeah, if any of you guys use this, or if you like it, leave your thoughts on it down below. I'm very curious. So we'll give this a little shaky, and we'll start spraying our Adansonii. I like that it's natural, organic. The active ingredients are soybean oil and corn oil. And then other ingredients, there's water, something gum, glycerin, citric acid, soap, vanillin. But yeah, 7 mLs, I feel like you would get a lot of uses out of this. Like, I feel like this would last a while. These are some of the poles out here. My varicosum looks a little sad. I don't know why. This is the newest leaf. It just looks a bit droopy. So yeah, I need to get these guys back into my plant room. This one's been out here, I think, for like at least 2 to 3 days. I think today's the 3rd day. And I have those still in the same spots. I have Jessiana in there like draining and everything. And then here's the situation in my plant room. Like I said, I left a big Adansonii in there, but yeah, I'm going to finish watering and I think it's pretty much watered. I'm just gonna spray all the leaves and like I said, clean back under there, and I'm gonna mop this entire thing again. I even mopped the entire wall just to get rid of hopefully any ant stench. I was actually using some alcohol on a rag and literally like wiping the entire wall with alcohol. So yeah, I had cleaned hopefully this area really good so the ants don't come back in. And so I had my Sortoroy Majestic kind of closer to that end. So what I think I'm going to do is just shift the plants down that way. And then I might end up putting Majestic and Sortoroy here, like once I know they don't have any more ants. But I don't know if that's a good idea or not. So yeah, I'm just going to start spraying. I don't know how this works with mealies, the pure crop, but I'm willing to just try it out. So this is what I keep finding. Do you see there's like a little mealy sack, and then right here I see I think a tiny mealy, just a tiny one. And I had just cleaned these leaves and everything. It's just they randomly keep showing up and I have no idea why. So I'm hoping this prevents them from coming back. Oh, that is really dripping on the floor. I'm gonna get down in here and spray the stem down here really good too with this stuff, and like in the petiole here. Because maybe like there's some mealies hiding in the stem here, and that's where I keep missing them. Because it literally says to spray all of this. I sprayed this guy down too. I will say it's just very drippy. Maybe I'm just like spraying too much. I don't know if I should wipe or just let it air dry, you know, to be effective. I don't want to just like wipe it off. Yeah, the entire floor is like soaked over here. I spotted a couple of tiny mealies on this one too, but it was like right under the Adansonii leaf. So I just don't know, like I know mealies lay eggs in the soil, so I don't know. Do you do a soil drench with the pure crop one as well? But yeah, I'm just so sick of the mealies, so I really hope this keeps them away. These are the Tower Lights Barina, the long ones, the T10s, and the base is the normal tripod base. This is the one that's working, but my other one that's new is broken. These are the bases here, and they have a pretty design on them. I don't know if it's gonna show. There we go. So I don't know if they like laser print these, but they like sell these, and I got mine with the 4-inch extension. So I'm gonna replace the tripod bases with these. And do you see how like, I feel like my hand is bigger than the base compared to the tripod base. Like, look at that. It's literally insane, the difference. So I think the only thing that I need to get is, I'm gonna have to go out into the garage and get a little Allen wrench to take the screw out. I think I need one that's a little bit longer to like fit in the bottom of there to screw the screw in. But all I do is just twist off the base. I'm gonna go ahead and switch these out with you. I have 2 of the Barina lights. All right, so here is the difference in the lights again, the bases. Look at that. That's insane, right? So this is the one that's broken. You can see it leans. It just like, it won't, like this is straight, it won't stand up straight. It keeps like leaning and falling back. It's just, it drives me absolutely bonkers that it won't stand up straight. So I don't know where my Allen wrench went with the Brina light. I might have it in my plant room, but I don't know. I might have gotten rid of it, but I have a bag of Allen wrenches here. I just have to find one that will take the screw out. And that's long enough. Maybe that one will work. That might be long enough. Oh, everything's fallen off. All right, and then, so there is our base, and this should slide right in here. Yeah, it just literally slides right in there. Look at that. Sorry if the lighting is a little off. It's very gloomy today. I have like all the lights on in here because it's so dark in the house whenever it's raining. And oh wait. How long of an Allen wrench do I need? Yeah, this is like 1 inch too short. Okay, I destroyed my plant room closet. I must have thrown it away thinking I wouldn't need an Allen wrench because they're normally like the same, and I usually just, I don't know. My husband has the little Ziploc baggie that I didn't even know was in there. I thought he had like a universal set of them, but he must not have. So I was looking on Amazon here. I was like, well, maybe I can just buy a universal set, but I kind of want to get them put together today. There's an Ace Hardware down the road. I could run to there real quick and come back. I might do that. I might run to Ace. They might have something. I'll just take this with me and see if there's one that's like a comparable size. Actually, I'll take the screw with me and see if it fits in there with the longer one. Because yeah, I don't know what size this one is. I'm back in the house. We got little Staggy, so cute. I'll spray him off later. And yeah, our expensive hex keys. I think I put the one that I need back in here, this one here. And our screw. So let's go over to our lights. Well, all done. Oh, it's gonna be so much better. So the cord sticks out a little bit like that from the back, but look at that. Look at the space it's gonna save. I'm in love, absolutely in love. All right, Adansonii is moved back in the corner. I got the floor cleaned and everything underneath, and I like mopped this section again and put the mat back down, and the walls are clean. So I think I'm gonna start bringing the poles back in, and like I said, I'm gonna leave Majestic and Sorderoy, I think, out of here until I know for sure the ants are gone, because I don't want them signaling more ants to come in. All right, I have an outlet timer. I'm gonna plug this back into. And we're gonna get ready to turn this on. Look at the bases. I don't know if you can see the difference. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. Not having those huge tripod bases. So yeah, I'm going to get Jessiana out of there, and then I'll probably water these 2 poles one more time just to see if there's any ants, and I'll kind of update you. And yeah, it's been like a week now. They haven't had any light, so I unplugged one of the mother lights. I'm gonna put one of those in here I'm gonna put these guys both in the bathtub and shine a light on them and let them hang out until I know the ants are gone. And I'll just keep treating until they're gone. They're gonna have to die eventually, as much alcohol and stuff as I dumped through the pole, because I've done it twice now. Hello, hello, I'm back. It's been a couple of days. I just quit filming and did some other stuff that was much needed, mostly in my nursery area. I did a lot of like prop transfers with just like wet stick nodes, alocasia corms. I cleaned. It is just spick and span in that room, and it just needed to be done. So yeah, I spent the last couple of days of doing that. I actually spent probably like half of the day doing some watering. Yesterday was Sunday, and I did some house chores, grocery store, kind of like a reset. I honestly don't even know what this video even is. To finish this up, I'm going to take care of a few new plants that I got recently, and I'll do that with you at the kitchen. But just for a little update with the whole moss pole situation, I have Majestic and Sorderoy in the bathtub, but I have a grow light in there now, so they're getting some light at least. I probably need to add some water in their poles, and I'm gonna see if there's any more ants. It's mainly just the Majestic. I honestly feel like the Sorderoy is probably fine, but the last time I did add water, an ant crawled out, so I'm not convinced that they're gone, but I don't feel confident enough to put them back in with the rest of my poles. And I don't see any more ants coming in from where they were coming in. You guys had seen a little bit that I had cleaned and everything. I sprayed so many of my plants down with a pure crop, and so far I really like it. It did kind of kill a mealy. It turned it like a pink red color. I did find a couple mealies that popped up in my plant room just on a random couple of plants. I have no idea where they came from. So I'm going to continue using the pure crop weekly on my plants, and I'll keep you updated on how it goes and how I like it. I'll probably deal with the other 2 moss poles off camera. I'm hoping they don't have any more ants, but if they do, I'm just gonna leave them in there longer. I had to switch arms. Like, holding a camera sometimes is heavy, like out in front of you. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on the whole ant situation, and hopefully, I told my husband, I'm like, yeah, if there's any more ants that come in, we are having an exterminator come, because he sprayed outside of the house. So let me show you the new plants I want to take care of really quick with you. This is the beautiful variegated alocasia, the nobilis, the pink variegated. She is a beauty. She's lost a couple leaves, like the smaller ones. I have this one in my rootstock kind of acclimating, and I feel like it's acclimated well enough. I think I've watered it 2 times with my nutrient solution, so I feel like it's a good time to go ahead and get it transferred into a stratum. I have a new thing of stratum here. I have some cups, and this pink princess here that I got from the big box store put out this new leaf. It's very marbly and beautiful, and there's 2 plants in here, so I'm gonna get these taken out and put into stratum as well, because I don't know which one of these I want to keep. I'm thinking this one I want to keep, but also this one is putting out like super pink. This is a new leaf, and then there's like another pink one. So I don't know, I may end up just keeping both of these. I have a problem with this plant. And this is the tortum that is looking good. Again, this one has 2 plants. So I do know I want to do one of them, you know, in pon. So I'm going to put it in stratum temporarily just so I can get rid of the soil roots and grow in some new ones. It's just the other plant I was thinking about getting rid of, but I don't know which one I want to keep. So I'm just going to put these all into stratum, and I'll kind of walk you through that here. The only thing I did was water with my nutrient solution, and I had them sitting over by the window right there. So they were getting like an okay amount of light. And I did stick a gnat trap in here, and there are some gnats that you can see that got stuck to it. There you go. I got these black ones and they're so much nicer because you can't really see them like the bright yellow ones. So I've had that kind of just in the one, like that kind of next to that one, so any that flew out would get trapped. I just feel like they already look so much happier. I know it's only been a short time, but I don't know, I just feel like they look better. Oh, you know what? I forgot about the Monstera bloom, the Monstera adansonii bloom. I was gonna cut this open. I should probably just throw it away, honestly. Ew, it's just all moldy. That's so gross. I think I'm just gonna throw it away. It kind of stinks. That's gross. Ugh. All right, let's do this beauty first. She is so pretty. The newest leaf kind of hardened off to kind of more like, I don't even know if it's fully hardened yet, but it doesn't have as much pink as some of these leaves here. There are a couple corms. I think there's the main one and there's two little ones, which I didn't even think about. I kind of want to separate them. I don't know if this would be mature enough to have corms. Okay, I put some gloves on. I'm excited. I think tomorrow, I was trying to decide when I want to build the other shelf and get my anthuriums moved. I kind of want to do it tomorrow. I was going to do it Saturday, but I just decided that I really needed to take care of the nursery area. I still have a lot of I have like 3 more prop bins I need to go through, but I did get a lot done, which made me feel so much better. That actually looks like a really nice mix right there. I think she told me, is it the Aeroid greenhouses or something? It's like their mix. It actually doesn't look bad at all. I really like that. But yeah, she's so sweet to gift this to me and I'm so happy to have it. I just want to grow it in pon. I don't know. I just like my allocation in pon. No, there's some corms. No way. No! Look, there's a couple corms. Aww. I just made a new big corm container too, so I have a lot of room in there to put some new corms. Oh, I'm so excited. I was not expecting corms. I guess I don't know, because these are little ones that popped up. I always get anxious with more rare, expensive corms. I have plucked some. I gotta repot my pink black velvet. I'm gonna put it into a bigger thing of pon. I probably should do that today too, but I think that's a lot to do for one video. Maybe I'll save that one because I do have some upsizes that I need to do. I know I'm gonna have a lot of corms, but one of them rotted. I was so sad. I think it was the one that I had in my cabinet and then I put it onto the heating tray mat that I had in there and one of them rotted. So maybe it was just the change in the warmth, maybe, I don't know. So yeah, I was really sad about that. But I have 3 more growing. They haven't sprouted yet though, but I know the mother plant is gonna have so many corms in there. So I'm kind of eager to like get her upsized so I can dig for corms. These are a little small though. I don't like peeling them off when they're that tiny. But I do want to get this put into stratum, so I'm going to have to pluck them. This kind of has like a soil type plug. There's not like mesh or anything, but it's just like a clump of soil in the middle. Or I guess this is cocoa coir, I'm not sure. I kind of want to go for a walk. I have one errand. I have to run to the UPS store after I get done with these 3. I'm gonna peel this corn. And I have to peel that one. I think I pretty much got my watering done. I want to do my nails and put new stickers, the gel stickers back on. I really like to do that later because I pretty much have broken all my nails with all the moss pole crap that I was doing, and I don't know, I'm just so hard on my nails. I've tried to use like strengtheners and stuff before, but I still feel like it doesn't, maybe I'm just not consistent with it. I feel like it doesn't really help. But then I just realized it gets dark so early now with the time change. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to walk. I might just walk on my walking pad. But it just looks like such a nice day. I kind of wanted to walk outside. I think it was just those 3 corms here. The 2 are very small though. Right there. I'll get them put into the bin. Sometimes peeling off this clump of soil, it's so hard to not break roots sometimes. I really don't want this plant to stress. Got one little baby separated. That one has a new leaf, so that's probably going to get a little bit sad. I hope not, but it might. Another little baby. There's also one more tiny, tiny, tiny little corm. And that's gonna stay on if it doesn't fall off, because I don't think that would survive. Okay, I will rinse this under the sink, under some lukewarm water, and get these put into stratum. We are gonna do 3 separate cups. I actually might go get the small cups for these 2 since the root system is kind of tiny. We'll do this one in the bigger one. This is just filtered water. It's about 3/4 full. And these are the little ones. Oh. I'll probably keep one of these smaller ones as well. And then I'll probably look at getting rid of the other one, selling the other one once it stabilizes. I probably could have transferred one of these directly to like a soil mix. I didn't think about that. Well, I don't know which one I want to keep, so it's fine. Okay, those are those. Those little babies. And the mama. And then we have the 3 little corms. Let's do the pink princess next because I'm eager to get these into stratum. I'm so happy I bought her. I seriously have a pink princess problem. I'll have to show you the ones in my plant room. The ones I have growing right now. Like, look at all the unnecessary cocoa core. I wonder why a lot of Costa Farms plants come in like 2 plants in a pot, like why they sell them that way. You know, I've been curious about that. Does anyone know? No plugs with these pink princesses. Sometimes they have the mesh plugs. I don't see any rot or anything. It's a decent, healthy, like little root system for that one. I'll rinse that underwater and this one here. Oh, this leaf kind of browned. I put my Red Anderson, so I got that a couple months ago. I had it in stratum for a while and I just recently moved it to semi-hydro. I just did it in my own time. It's very like white pink. 2 of the leaves kind of browned. I had it over here in the dining area and I think it was just too low of light, and the pond out here that I have, the Hoya, sometimes it gets a little moldy, so I was thinking like the anthurium that I'm going to bring out here that are in pond, I'm probably going to get some mold situation just because there's not enough airflow over here on the shelf. So I'm wondering if I need to get like a little small fan over here to run to like promote airflow. We have a ceiling fan in the living room, but the airflow over here is not that great. But I moved it. I think I put it in my plant room, was it 2 days ago? So hopefully it starts to do better. But I'm excited for that one. We'll rinse those. I think what I'll do is, since we're here, let me undo the tortum. And then we'll just rinse them all at once. I usually just wash these out and donate the pots that I don't like, because I don't think I would ever use this even as a self-watering. I'll just donate those, and I do that with the nursery pots too that I know I won't use. I'll wash them and donate them. Did I just snap a leaf? I did. Darn it. This one's more rooted in here. Yeah, that one's got a nice root system. Look at that. I do kind of like the look of these two together. I'm wondering if I should just pot them up together. No, I'm gonna get rid of one because I did that with some of my anthurium. I know when I crossed my crystal mag, all those seedlings, I kept 3 for me and I planted them all 3 in pond, and I might separate them out actually because 3 in one pot is a lot. And then I did that with another hybrid that I got. I had 2 and I potted them together, and it's just, yeah. I don't see any type of plug with these either. There's a couple aerial roots that are like grown into the other one. There we go. The question is, which one do I keep? I don't know. They're both, I feel like, getting ready to push a new leaf. I like them both. All right, time to rinse all these. We got these 2 and these 2. And yeah, this is all the cocoa coir. Here's our beauties. And yeah, let's get them into stratum. Honestly, looking at the roots of the tortum, I feel like this one honestly would do fine in like an aeroid mix. Maybe it's just the one that I had that I got imported. Maybe it was just because it was an import. I just feel like, and that's the reason why I kind of like rehabbed it in stratum so I could eventually move it over to pond, but it hasn't really done much. Maybe I can show you when I go in there and show you the pink princesses. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna grow it in pond because all my stubborn phylos I'm growing in pond, and they're doing, like my Gloriosum that I've had forever is finally growing. My El Choco and my SP Columbia are all in pond and they freaking love it. And all my other pink princesses are in pond and they love it. Some of the pink princess roots did kind of break off and stuff, but for the most part, like they have a decent root system. Not all of them are going to rot away, but some of them will. Get these into stratum. Whoop. I'll probably leave them in stratum for a bit before I move them over to pond, so maybe a month or so, or at least 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I just want to make sure they have a nice little root system before I move them, like a water root system. Break this little leaf off. Oh, and this one too. I probably need to find bigger containers for these guys because they have a bigger root system, but I'm gonna squeeze them on in here. Trying to get this last one done real quick because my camera needs to cool down. And then I'll come back on and we'll show you the rest of the pink princess that I have growing and the tortum, and then we'll do the 3 corms that I pulled off. We'll put those in the humidity dome thing. All right, I'll meet you back in just a second and we'll get to finishing up here. So here's another look at the new babies and the tortums. I have a feeling I'm gonna keep this one, probably let that one go, and I don't know about these ones yet. They're pretty much the same, but I'm only gonna keep one. So let's take these little corn babies and get these put in their little domes. I have to add water yet, but you can see the top here and the bottom. Oop. Slippery little things. I usually have my tongs. It makes things easier. That's a little one. So little. Okay. And quickly coming into here. So this is one of my pink princesses that I grew back from a cutting because I moved this one into pon. It was a cutting from my more like highly variegated one. I have it just in like a 4-inch, I believe, and then I added this stake in here just because it was getting so tall. So here's the other 2 that I moved to pon. I think you guys saw me do both of these on my channel. So this one is more dark, this one here, for some reason. It's just like a more dark color, but some of the leaves have some pretty good variegation. And this one here is one that I did most recently. So I'm hoping to get some good color to come back in on these 2, but I might eventually, I don't need all these pink princesses, so I'll probably prop one of these back. And for the tortum that's been rehabbing forever. Oh, here comes Luna. Hi, Luna. So this was imported last year, I think, and yeah, it just hasn't really done anything. These are 2 like leaves that it's had for a while, and this is like the new node here that's come in with like this tiny growth. Like, what the heck? So I don't know what the deal is, why it's not really growing. So that's when I saw, that's why when I saw that tortum, like I really wanted to get it, because I just think this import one is just not happy. So I don't know what to do with this. Maybe I'll just stick it in pon and see what it does. Maybe it'll grow. And can I say it is so nice not having the tripod bases. Absolutely amazing. I'm so happy with them. I forgot that I did that for this video like earlier because it's been so many days now, but I love them. Oh, this is so gross. Oh, it stinks so bad. You guys, I'm gonna throw this thing away. It is all moldy and gross. It's so gross. Why does it smell so bad? Like, I'm gonna barf. That's so gross. All right, I'm gonna get going here. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching as always and for being here. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you again very soon.